Hello guys, welcome back to my video. Welcome back to my first live stream and welcome back to my channel. In today's live stream, I'm gonna be doing a Abay short news as usual, episode 3. This time I took it to the live stream level because I've always wanted to do it live stream format, not video filming and then editing and then uploading. I decided that it works better if I live stream than film it, edit it, and upload it because it takes up a lot of storage on the camera. It takes a while to edit, and by live streaming, you kind of do it, and then you're done, and it's on YouTube forever unless you delete it. And I think it just works better by doing it live because, well, I don't know, it just fits it better. But anyway, today, as I said, we're doing the third episode of Abay's short news live for the first time, and I'm glad I'm doing it, and hopefully it will work because I'm not sure if it is going on right now or not. In fact, I can just let me check if it's actually working because this is my first time doing it, and I'm not sure what's going on. Yep, it is working, and the title's wrong. I should edit the title quickly and change the thumbnail, but I can do that later. But I'm glad it's working. Just give me a sec, guys. I'll quickly change that and yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, we can change the thumbnail later. Let's start. So first of all, for today, we got Polestar's Zero project will produce the world's first climate neutral cars. Polestar is a new brand from Volvo's side, and they have been started making cars recently. They have made the Polestar 1, which is a high performance hybrid car with a supercharger, with an engine which has a supercharger, a turbocharger, and an electric motor producing 600 horsepower and 1000 newton meters of torque. And then they made the Polestar 2, which is like a rival, which we have the image of here, which is like a rival of Tesla Model 3. And well, that's more like a family everyday car. So yes, yeah, the Switch is aiming to completely change how cars are made. And well, a lot of these electric car companies are always trying to change the way electric cars are made for it to be safe for the environment. Like, for example, Toyota, they make a lot of hybrids, but they also have the Toyota Mirai, which runs on um, hybrid, which runs on, which runs on hydrogen, not petrol and not diesel and not electric power, and that's more safer for the environment. So Polestar is really on a roll lately. The fully electric Japan has already launched a collaboration with EV charging station network ChargePoint, announced that the Polestar 2 will have. And we have the image of the project, Polestar Zero project, and some scientific symbols that I can't read. And the project is known as the Polestar Zero. And what I'm guessing is they're gonna basically make cars more environmentally friendly so that it'll maybe like reduce carbon footprint and stuff because when making cars you need a lot of resources and they want to reduce that. That's my guess, which is good for the environment because we're having problems right now in the world, and it's good that companies are trying to fix these issues so that we go for hopefully for a better future for our world, for our planet. Okay, so let's talk about next up something unusual. So Bentley is gonna launch a residence with collaboration development, diesel development, and it will be launched in Miami, Florida. How unexpected is it for a car manufacturer to launch a residence? I mean, obviously, Bentley is a luxurious car manufacturer. They make luxury cars, which which are expensive, and for those people who really like luxury, and maybe some cars that and Bentleys are more focused on sporty driving compared to Rolls Royce, which are only about luxury and comfort. But I think both are very good brands. Probably Rolls Royce just wins on luxury. Bentley, it lacks a bit of quality, and I guess it's because of being in the VAG group. But I think Bentleys are pretty good. But anyway, so being a brand that's very as much associated with lifestyle, it's not surprising that Bentley has branched out into all sorts of different things over the years. You can already buy Bentley branded honey. Oh, unusual. Created by hires kept on site Bentley's headquarters, Creve. There's also Bentley Residence. This will be a 749-foot, 60 plus stories high building located in Sunny Isles Beach in Miami. And obviously, I'm guessing the reason why they chose the location for Florida, Miami, because it's a location where a lot of people live, like a lot of rich people and that stuff live. So it's a good location to set a residence where it will be probably highly populated, and there's a good chance. Let me just check um, my chats, and nothing's going on. It's a Bentley is a brand that makes uh, luxury cars, as I said, and obviously they would want also a luxury hotel or luxury apartments. I mean, if I'm correct, residence is hotel, sort of. So they're making luxury hotel with a correlation of desert development, so that people can stay in there, you know. But to me, uh, it's just unusual that a car manufacturer is making a residence. I mean, it's their choice. They could do whatever they want. It's cool though, and I like something unusual. Okay, next up, let's talk about the new Mercedes-Benz, facelift the Mercedes-Benz CLS, which it has more technology and more style. Now, let me tell you straight off the bat, I don't like the way this car looks with these weird headlights. It just looks like it reminds me of like Toyota and Lexus, but I don't know. I like the design of the new E-Class from Mercedes. I don't like the way the CLS and the A-Class looks. Uh, it's the AMG version, this one, the AMG E53. I prefer the Mercedes AMG CLA. That looks way better, the car, with more better looking headlights. This one, no. This one is the rivals to Audi A7 and BMW 6 Series Grand Coupe. And this one, well, it's the worst looking. I don't like the way this car looks. And it has the new front bumper design, and this is supposed to be a coupe, four-door coupe. Well, to me, it doesn't really look like a four-door coupe. An Audi A7 looks more like a four-door coupe, or Porsche Panamera. This one, not really. It's more like a four-door saloon. But Mercedes, and they really got a four-door coupe because of that sloping roofline. And that's the AMG version with the AMG grille. And this is the interior, and it looks like it hasn't been really. It has a new steering wheel, I think, and a new MBUX system, but the interior hasn't really been updated. I mean, it's the looks. It's I don't know. I don't like it, and it is also quite expensive. So when I went to the configurator, it started from about 60 to 70,000 pounds, maybe even more. But it is what I can tell you, it's expensive, really expensive. So this car, it's gonna I don't know. I think it's kind of overpriced, but you're paying for the looks, and it's supposed to be like S class territory. But anyway, let's talk about another Mercedes car. The new Mercedes EQE has been spotted, and what do you need to know? I mean, the new 2022 Mercedes EQE has been spied, and that's the photos of the new EQE. Now we can't really tell how it looks like because of the wrap. Um, so, but what I just hope for is just I hope it will look better than Mercedes today. Um, electric cars. Like I don't like the way the EQC looks. I don't like the way the EQS looks. I don't like the way the EQC looks like. Both all are ugly cars, and I hope the Mercedes EQE will be looking better. Um, I mean, what we can see is the window, and that's it, really. And that's the Mercedes answer to the Model S, the Tesla Model S. So it's going to be a comparison of Tesla Model S, which means it's going to be compared to the Porsche Taycan and the Audi e-tron GT. And by far, I think the Audi e-tron GT is the most gorgeous looking electric vehicle so far. And now let's see what Mercedes will do with the EQE. So the release date, we expect to see the new Mercedes-Benz EQE launched in late 2021 and will be added to the showroom in the start of 2022. And the starting price will be at £60,000. And also, I heard some news that Mercedes might make the EQE AMG. So it's like the RS e-tron GT and the Taycan Turbo S. So you can compete against those cars and as well as the Tesla Model S P100D Plate Plus. Um, Now, I've also heard the news apparently. Mercedes is gonna make a Mercedes AMG C63S that's gonna be a hybrid with 650 horsepower, which is just madness. That is 100. If I'm gonna do the math correctly, that's 140 horsepower more than BMW's new M3 competition, which is madness. That's Porsche manual and turbo S power territory. So it's just gonna be so powerful. It's gonna be even more powerful than the new Mercedes AMG E63S, which just doesn't seem right, but that's what the rumors say, and let's hope that's actually gonna be true. But if that's so, Mercedes is gonna destroy everyone. They're gonna destroy Audi. They're gonna destroy BMW, and it will be a small sports saloon with supercar territory power, which is just it's not right. I kind of find it not right, but it's crazy at the same time. What do you think of that, guys? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so next up, let's talk about second last of the news for today. Toyota has launched its track-ready GR Yaris Rally, taking the high-end performance sports car of a new level of exhilarating performance. Now, let me tell you, I like the new GR Yaris. It's in my mind, it's gonna become a future Japanese classic, like some of the old Japanese cars, like the Nissan Skyline R34 GTR, the Subaru Impreza, WRX SJ. I don't know. To me, it seems like classic. Toyota Supra, obviously one of the most legendary ones. Mercedes, Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, um, and Toyota GR might be one of them in the future, like in 10, 20 years. And I like how this car looks. I mean, I think it looks cool. The sloping, the low roof line, and these cool blacked out taillights, which look nice, contrasting to the white uh, paint color, to the white paint. And I think, and it also has a carbon fiber roof, which is unusual for for a Yaris. And the Toyota GR Yaris is built by Toyota specialists, and at Toyota's fact, I don't know, I don't remember the factory, but it's built by Toyota's racing specialists. And Toyota GR is Toyota's racing division, like BMW M, Audi RS, or Mercedes AMG. And Toyota, I think, certainly have built the best hot hatch right now. It has a six-speed manual, it has four-wheel drive, it has a 1.6-liter turbocharged three-cylinder engine, produces 261 horsepower and 370 newton meters of torque. I think it's the most powerful three-cylinder engine right now. It's a bit heavy for a hot hatch, is what I know, but it's because of the four-wheel drive system. I'm guessing it's quite heavy. And this car, it's all inspired on rallying. It was built for WRC, and unfortunately, if I'm right, the actual WRC car hasn't made to the production due to COVID. So we got this, the road version of that car, and I love it. I just love the looks. It just looks so cool. It's a small car, so it's probably a thrill to drive because of its small size and its big engines. Because 261 horsepower, you might say is not a lot. For this car, it's a lot because it's small. It's like it's gonna accelerate super quick. 0 to 60 is in about 5.5, 5.3, 5.5 seconds, which is quick, and that's thanks to the four-wheel drive system. And so Toyota has launched a Rally pack. I'm guessing. So let's see what it says. So it includes a GR suspension, torsion linen slip differentials on the front and the rear, accents an ultra light high performance wheel and tire package, and improved front brake ducting to improve cooling. And let me talk to you about more the GR Yaris because I quite know a lot about it. So the GR Yaris is a new car. It has been released in 2020, and as I said, it's a rally-inspired car. It was built for WRC, Toyota, and it was built by Toyota specialists. And no, yes, all I can tell you the specification. This car has a carbon fiber roof, which is cool in a Toyota. And what's interesting is Toyota decided to build this one themselves, whereas the new Supra they built it with a collaboration of BMW, and that's because they wanted to save money. So they collaborated with BMW, and the new Supra is built with BMW. And some people like that, some people don't. The new GR Yaris is not built with BMW; it's built from Toyota themselves, and I kind of find it cool. Toyota took the risk of building the GRs themselves of their racing division, GR Gazoo Racing, and it's probably one of the most best hot hatches right now. I haven't driven one, so I can't really say that, but what the rate reviews have been saying, it's pretty damn good. And also, I have driven one in Grand Sport Turismo. No, sorry, Gran Turismo Sports. Uh, and Gran Turismo Sport is the real driving simulator is what they call it. It's where you can drive cars. Uh, it's a driving simulator, and what's cool is the the game developers and engineers actually take a car and they examine how it drives, everything. They examine the details and they look at the physics of the car to make it as most realistically drivable as possible in the game, which is really cool. So they added the GR Yaris into the game in November of 2020, and I've bought it already. I started playing yesterday, and it's this car is a really fun thrill to drive in the game. Uh, I've done some rallying on it, so I've taken on the dirt racetracks, and this is what it's meant to be for: rallying and driving on wet roads. Because thanks to the four-wheel drive, and it's really fun. I've tuned it. I've reduced weight, and it's a really really fun car to drive around dirt. It's the best rally car hot hatch I've driven yet, and I certainly enjoyed the GR Yaris in the game. And I know I've been quite off topic, but I just wanted to tell you about Gran Turismo Sport, and a review of this game is coming out soon, because for so far I quite like the game. It's a really thrill to. It's a really cool driving simulator. Okay, so last one for today. Let's talk about the new 2022 Subaru BRZ and Toyota GR86. So both of these cars are obviously in the same from the different manufacturers in the same body. So we've known the Subaru BRZ and the Toyota GR86 from a long time ago. And also there's been the Scion FRS. I'm not sure what happened to it. But as you can see, there's the Toyota and there's the Subaru, and they're both exactly the same. The only difference is Toyota has a different bumper, Subaru has a different bumper. And obviously all that, some of the body parts are different, but you can see the headlights are the same. You can see the parts of the car are the same. Mirrors are the same. FBI, open up. I'm live streaming. Get out. Sorry about that. Obviously one of the problems with live streaming, and that was a bit rude. Well, yes. So the Toyota GR86, the new one. I mean, it looks kind of cool. There's a video that goes to it, but it's in I think it's Japanese, so I don't understand it. So the GR86 hasn't been released quite not a while ago. That's what I'm. There's BRZ. I'm not sure about the BRZ. Uh, the car. I mean, kind of reminds me of the new Nissan I think it's the 350Z Nismo, kind of like that 370Z Nismo, and it looks cool. Yeah. There's not much information. Obviously, I have to find other information about the car, but all I can say about it, they look cool. But if I would pick a Japanese fun car to drive, it would be the Toyota GR Yaris, as I said. It's just a cool, fun, little, cool looking car. Uh, and apparently, there's been news that you can actually tune the four-wheel drive system, make it permanently rear-wheel drive, which means you're gonna have a super fun hot hatch. You know, BMW and 140i, that was one of the probably the best modern hot hatches because it had rear-wheel drive and a six-cylinder engine. But BMW they stopped producing it, and now Toyota comes up with the GR Yaris, that is also real, really, it's a Yaris, and now we're all talking about it, and it's unbelievable that a Yaris is that exciting. But anyways, so if you remove that, if you tune the four-wheel drive system to rear-wheel drive, you're gonna have a super fun hot hatch that is practically daily drivable. It's practical. I mean, not the boot's kind of small, but it is more practical than saloons, and it's small, so you can easily drive it around the town. So the GR Yaris is definitely one of my favorite cars of this year. Uh, the Mercedes, I don't like the way the CLS looks. The EQE, I don't know how it looks like, so we're just gonna have to wait on the specifications. It has been spotted a while ago. The Bentley Race is something completely unusual and unbelievable to me, but it's cool. Bentley's trying something new and unusual. I like that. The Subaru, the BRZ, and Toyota GR86 not have not been my favorite cars. They never have been my favorite cars, but they are cool sports cars. What I've heard from other people reviewing, they're pretty fun sports cars to drive. They're not the most powerful, they're not the fastest, but all we care about is the driving experience, and these are pretty good. I'm not sure about the new ones, but the old ones have been quite good. And and the Polestars Project Zero project. To be honest, I didn't kind of understand quite much of it, but what I'm guessing is Polestar is gonna find a new way cars, and that's good because we need to save our planet so that our world can live better, so we can live in a better place. But yeah, guys, so that's been the live stream for today. Hopefully, it went well. Um, and thanks for watching. And so far, I can see I got no views, but hopefully, I'll get some views on this stream later on. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.